Um, Batista Xavier Washburn the 14th, human paladin, somewhat the leader of the group of this band of misfits. We've just now made our way back to Loudwater.
Yeah, you guys got accepted back into the place.
Hurrah! Warhawk, aka Malik, Tiefling Sorcerer, and looking for dragon magic.
Evanthrax playing Shamash, Dragonborn Fighter.
Zaven playing human bard, like long walks on the beach, singing apparently, and righting wrongs, and killing slavers, not slaves. That'd be kind of messed up.
And using your dastardly charisma to stick the bill on the boss, the leader of Lady Moonfire, man.
I pay her back in other ways.
Whoa, hey now.
Yeah, by killing more slaves.
I'm training her how to fight. What are you talking about? Keep your mind out of the gutter.
You bet, Crop?
Maybe.
You're really quiet.
Crap.
Well, it sounded good.
Did you see I even put Boom the Penguin on there for you?
Soon?
Boom the Penguin.
I said soon I might.
When you open the stream.
No, I meant on the actual overlay.
Oh yeah, now it's open.
Someone's really tired and slow today.
So who's got the recap from last week? You guys did a lot last week.
That would be me.
Dave, you have some music for the background.
I do not. I mean, I could put some tavern music or something up if you'd like some tavern music.
Alright, he'll just go a cappella.
I'm not singing, so. Alright. Last time on D&D 4E, after having rescued the kidnapped children from Zark and the Snake Lady, the Realms Warriors head back to town. But wait, what mystery is this? All members had potentially prophetic nightmares? Upon returning to the Green Tankard Inn in Loudwater, the party met up with a spoony bard named Walian, who may be more than he seems. What's more, Walian has been following their exploits and even offered to show them the paths to the Ogre King and High Shaman Sankasag, their arch enemies, who'd attacked Loudwater only the night previously. Once inside the evil fiend's lair, the group encountered a pair of teleporting ogres, which proved no match for the Realms Warriors. But all was not good in the lands of the Realms, as the party encountered the dreaded Ogre King. After a long, hard-fought battle, the heroes managed to nova the Ogre King into dust, as their thoughts then turned to the Ogre King's dread master, believed to be further in the dungeon. Will the Realms Warriors find the High Shaman, and if they do, will they win? Or will they once again fall to the might of Sankasag? To find out, stay tuned for today's exciting episode of D&D 4E.
Nice.
Freaking awesome.
That was awesome. All I can think of is the frickin' Batman, the old classic vintage Batman. I mean, holy cow. That is good.
I was going for Dragon Ball Z.
I never saw Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I think Wayland deserves an XP bonus tonight for that. I really do. That was pretty nice. All right, so
did you want to grab your tell them who you are, Comfort, real quick?
My what?
Tell them who Tomanuk is.
Oh, I'm Tomanuk. I play Crumpet, a 20-year-old Swede who's tired. No, Tomanuk is a very old, gentle Goliath shaman with a spirit penguin named Boom as a companion.
You running low on sleep, bud?
Yep.
You need a hug or anything to help get you by for a couple hours?
I think I'll be fine.
Maybe some Camelot or Nickelback, maybe something like that.
No Nickelback, please.
Wow.
Guar.
Alright, so you guys have just vanquished the Ogre King. Everybody, you guys also, all of you, actually have this nausea feeling on you as well. We're just going to kind of pick right up. Everybody has this. You all just your movement is. You guys are all slowed, by the way. Your movement is not what it seems. It seems like your feet are just tangled in vines, and it also seems that you are questioning your inner will and fortitude as well. So you guys are at a -3 on will and fortitude as well, and you're slowed 50%. So if you guys want to add some boots by your name, you guys definitely are not, especially after the fight with the Ogre King. Now that the actual dust is settled and the adrenaline is starting to leave you, you all have this. You all feel the same. And the room that you're in, you do have the. You notice that there is the sun symbol that is on the floor. It takes up quite a large portion of the room, actually. On the southern wall, there's also 2 large braziers that have lots of. There's lots of fire coming up. There's an altar up on the staircase, and there's also several glowing runes that are on the steps as well that you can also see, like a illuminating light coming from the stairs.
So Dave, I'm sorry. You said just -3 to willpower or -3 to all defenses?
-3 to will and -3 to fortitude, and you are all slowed at 50%. And also to your east, there is a door. Well, there's a hallway which leads to a lit chamber. So what are you guys doing?
You want to take a quick rest, 5-minute rest? We can search this room. And Dave, is there any kind of skill check I could do or somebody else could do to try to identify what's wrong with us? Like a heal check or a religion check or something?
Yeah, you can we're going to do a skill challenge. So this is our first skill challenge that we've actually done, and actually the first time I've done a skill challenge as being a dungeon master. So yeah, there are a multitude of different checks that you can do. So if you do decide to do a check, please let me know what kind of check that you're going to do, and also what the check entails.
Okay, I am going to do a heal check to try to identify what is wrong with my body.
Okay.
$21.
Actually, you can feel that the slowed effect is a psychological effect, not a physical one. That's about what you can tell. You sense that this is all psychological, and maybe coming from something of a higher power. So that is one success. Very nice. And you'll also get a bonus on another check if you decide to do the one that I am going to include that with.
I would like to do an Arcana check on the runes and use my Unseen Aid as a bonus also.
Okay, and you can also give yourself an additional +2 bonus as well for doing an Arcana check.
+2 also on top of that?
Yes, that is from the successful heal check that Waylon had just performed. and you will not be able to compound and share points to get me to shave my beard. It just won't
That's a
happen.
24.
You guys are freaking nailing it tonight. As
That's because
you
we're not in battle yet.
Yeah, I'm not attacking. We'll be good.
Yeah,
right,
but that's still 9 plus a 15, so the 15 helped.
you kind of wonder your way, and you're kind of working your way around the room, Melik, and as you get closer to the braziers, you start to notice that they hold some kind of divine link that could be the cause of the curse itself. As you slowly mosey over to the the southern side of the room. Very nice. It's another successful skill check. So, if you guys have read about, anything in the Dungeon Master's Guides, the skill check is basically, it works like this. This acts like an encounter, and what it does is there's a certain amount, depending on the level of the actual skill test, you have to get X amount of successes before you get X amount of failures. And when you meet X amount of successes or failures first, then there are, basically winner, winner, chicken dinner, this is what happens, or there's consequences. So I've actually read quite a bit about the skill tests, and I actually like them. We're going to be doing these a lot more often. So this is going to be a good way to kind of introduce some role play as well, and I think they're actually really fun. It's a great mechanic, so I hope you guys like this.
So I tell the rest of the party after doing the Arcana check that seems to be coming from the Blazers, linked to the ruin somehow.
Well, you don't think that the actual curse is coming from the actual braziers, but sensing the magic from the braziers, you think it is from a divine power.
Okay.
So does somebody want to do a religion check?
Yeah, I can cover that one. So I'll walk.
Kadojo, what's up,
A
buddy?
little closer to the steps there, and
Thanks for stopping by yesterday and getting that character all done. You'll just do your normal bonuses for religion.
that is a 6. Also, that could happen.
Well, you're 1d20 plus 8, so something happened
Yeah, I
with
don't know what
your.
happened. Let me check once.
You got an
There's,
extra
there's another plus
sign
in there.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a plus.
So I just take that roll. 6 plus 8, 12. No, 14.
14.
You're a sorcerer. Well, we'll make that. We'll give your 6 plus the 8, so you're lucky on that. So as you're kind of walking around the room, scoping everything out, Batista, you know that this is definitely nature of a divine power that's all throughout this entire room, and you've actually determined that a deity is angered by the group's presence, and this deity, you can feel that the deity is actually demanding an apology or a personal sacrifice of some kind. Very nice. There's another success.
Sacrifice the ogre skeleton
The
arm.
gods are not pleased. The auras fill this room, and from my divine power, that I feel that there is either a sacrifice to be made, or something to appease this dreadful deity.
Yeah, you're not actually able to determine which deity this is, Batista, but you can definitely sense that the deity is not of an alignment like yourself. But the deity does require either a personal sacrifice of one of your party members or an apology.
Can I do
Here's
a
a
religion
dis-
check to try to identify the god?
Absolutely. Everybody's able to do the actual checks, but just remember, the more checks you do, the more chances of failure you have. So as you concentrate, Walian, you can actually tell that this is the god of Tiamat, and you know of Tiamat as
it's
a.
The god is Tiamat, guys. Anybody know anything about her?
Time to go.
Tiamat is definitely not happy, but it's like, and as you were, performing your religious rites there and concentrating, you also can tell that Tiamat requires one of two things: a personal sacrifice from someone in your party, or an apology.
Can I do a dungeoneering check to determine how this altar was made, or what type of entity might have made it?
You can just look at it, and you can tell that this is actually dwarven craftsmanship. I'm not even going to make you do any kind of skill check on that.
And hearing Tiamat from Waylon's mouth, I use my dragon training and say, time to go.
Well, like I was saying, both of you, both Batista and Whaling, you know that you can do, possibly you could follow up with I'm just going to basically tell you guys how the skill checks. You guys have already had 3 successful, so you guys are getting close to this, but there's just, there's several other things that you can do. So, I mean, you can do multiple checks more than once. So if you want to, like the skill check is requiring you to either do a personal sacrifice, which I know you guys are probably not going to do, unless you throw a Melek in there.
What? I was thinking the Ogre King. We still got the body here.
No, that's definitely not going to work. No, that's not going to. Well, you know what? That possibly could work.
I mean, you can just resummon him after we sacrifice it.
Shamash is sneaking up behind Batista.
Actually, that's a good idea. I like that.
Can I do a thievery check to see if these runes on the ground are traps?
Sure thing. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you can.
Shamash was just about to find out. Shove Batista.
16.
You don't
God,
think...
It thinks that I'm attacking.
Yeah. You don't think that the actual runes are traps themselves, but you think that maybe the braziers could have something to do with it. Maybe the braziers would have some kind of powerful effigy or something attached that could actually harm you. But you'll also notice that if you get into the range of the runes and everything, that may activate it as well.
Did Waylon and Batista tell us that Tiamat's looking for a sacrifice?
I believe Batista actually said something, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he was looking for a sacrifice or an apology, and I said that it was Tiamat.
Alright. I think we probably maybe see if we can use the Ogre King as a sacrifice, and I can bluff that he's a part of our group.
You want to bluff Tiamat? Definitely, I would love to see that.
I'm gonna look at him quizzically. I'm not gonna say anything.
Come on, Smash, let's drag this body over there.
Can I do another religion check to see what kind of apology that Tiamat may be looking for? I mean, if it's as simple as just saying "I'm sorry," like
well, it would
the
probably
BP guy, then
well, it would probably have something to do with maybe a bow from the group, maybe a group bow, and maybe a few words to the actual deity itself.
Because Malik, I really don't think this is going to be sufficient enough to appease the dragon.
Well, alright.
I love how Batista's
More likely, why
so proper all the time.
upset. If Sankasag has raised this evil creature from the dead, he's up to mischief, and he may not be up to task.
Shamash kneels and starts speaking in Draconic.
Okay, give me a religion check. And this is actually the lowest check of all. And what do you actually say as well, Shamash?
Well, let me fail my religion check first.
Nice. Yeah, right, Eraser.
Oh.
that looks like a success to me.
Well, as you get down and you kneel towards the altar, Shamash, you say your whatever you're gonna say. What are you gonna say, by the way?
I am actually apologizing to her in the name of my deity, Cord. I'm making this apology that we only killed the ogre
What's up,
king
Bob Livius?
and not that bastard shaman.
You kneel down and everyone feels
Die.
everyone feels a slight tremor, like a tremor throughout the place. A little bit of dust falls down from the ceiling. A few of the braziers, they kind of flicker a little bit, but you get no response. So that was definitely a fail. It was just a bad roll.
Oh yeah, but I'm still continuing my prayer to Cord in Draconic.
Okay. And what are you praying for? Get us
Help.
F out of here. Give me another religion check for that to see if Cord actually answers you. I would love to have a religion check. You get no response. That does not count as a failure, so.
Alright, I speak Draconic and I get down on my knees, but I'm gonna bluff my my apology. I'm not really apologetic, so I'm gonna bluff it.
Okay, well I'm going to change the DC for that a little bit, so go ahead and give me I guess it would still be a bluff, so give me a bluff and I'm going to compare some insight, so.
It's a 31.
Jesus criminally. You get that, and what do you actually tell Tiamat?
Tell in Draconic that we're sorry we invaded the temple, but we're here to kill the Ogre King because he destroyed a town and it was not appreciated.
As you're down there on your knees in front of Batista, you too also feel a tremor, and the braziers go out, and you start to feel like nothing has ever happened. So you lose the slowed effect, and you lose the penalties to your will and fortitude. and you hear nothing else. You even slowed the shot. You even slowed the ogre's arm. That's so great. So you guys are you've appeased Tiamat, and the runes.
Take the dots up her head.
The runes on the stairs disappear as well. But you guys had, like I was saying, you guys the braziers flickered a little bit, and some more dust came off of the walls. Actually, one of the actual sconces on the wall fell off, poof, and then all goes quiet, and you feel much better now. So good job, guys, on the skill check. That was pretty fun. We're gonna have to do more of this.
Yeah, I was going. Okay, what are my high scores here?
D&D 4th Edition Thursday, home of the skill check game. Good job, guys. That was really fun.
Okay.
You guys
I,
had some good rolls. Yeah, what's up, Waylon?
Can I search the room, secret doors and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely.
Perception check, right?
I took
Yes,
Boone
sir.
with me.
Alright, I politely tell Samash to
24.
and I step over towards Waylon on the other side of Waylon.
You guys had already looted the Ogre King, correct? I think
Different, yeah.
you guys got the bracelet. Yes, as you actually are looking around the room, Waylon, you don't find anything on the altar itself. But as you're looking around the braziers, because you're going to check the braziers as well, you can actually tell that well, actually you don't tell, but you can actually see there's a vial in each of the actual braziers, and you can just tell right off the bat that they look like healing potions. So you found 2 potions of healing.
I'll grab them. If the bridge is really light, I'll put it back.
Yeah, it's warm inside there, but it's kind of actually amazing, Waylon, as you're reaching in there, because you can still feel, what was a lot of heat coming out of this brazier, but as you touch the actual potion, it's cool to the touch. It's actually it actually kind of is a little mind-boggling to you.
Yeah, it's working mysterious ways.
Alright, as Waylon approaches off of the altar there, I say, could I have a moment of word with you, sir?
Whoa, I like it.
Of course.
Mr. Proper.
Alright, if you're going to be a part of this group, you're going to need to have a little bit more protection for yourself. Then I kind of reach down towards my belt, undo the strapping for the...
Pull your wiener out?
No, the scabbard of the sword. And I present him with the...
He pulls his wiener out and waves at him.
And I tell him, this will serve you much better than it will me.
I'm speechless. Thanks. How exactly does it work?
This is a communal
You don't know,
weapon.
he never used it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have it.